The Afternoon Players Club, KGYM.
It's officially 4:34, the Afternoon Players Club, live from the southwest side of Cedar Rapids, KGYM ESPN Radio on 1600 AM. And the North Gym, 107.5 out of Cedar Rapids and 106.3 the South Gym out of Iowa City. Tyler Ryder, Todd Brommelkamp. Lot of football camps happening. Summer is officially here. Cyclone fans, just when you thought that we were going to leave you out in the woodwork, we've got you picked up. Big things happening on the west side of the state, and no better person to talk to than what's happening with Iowa State and their upcoming football camps. More specifically, the champions of the Cardinal and the Gold is Director of Operations and former Cyclone, Ben Durbin. He's joining us on the Afternoon Players Club. Ben, how are you on a Tuesday, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just enjoying this beautiful weather here. I don't know what the weather's like in the west side in Ames, but here in Cedar Rapids, we're enjoying the heat and enjoying the beautiful weather. Hopefully you're doing the same.
It's a beautiful sunny day in Ames, Iowa here, and we are happy to be on the radio live in what we like to call hot guy country out there in Cedar Rapids. So nothing we like more than to promote our camp out in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City.
Well, Ben, I can tell you there are a lot, and I do mean a lot of Cyclone fans here on the east side of the state. We're the official station for all Cyclones here in eastern Iowa. So to give you an opportunity to talk about the champions of Cardinal and Gold, I know there's a lot of Iowa State fans who are very anxious to hear about what's happening in Ames. Maybe you could talk about a lot of the things that are going to be happening with this upcoming camp, June the 29th. What do you got for all the kids that are going to be joining you out there on that particular day?
Absolutely. So basically, every kid that attends this camp has the opportunity to learn from former Iowa State and current and former NFL football players. There'll be motivational speeches from all these coaches. They'll be able to learn different fundamentals of all the different positions that you can think of. Basically, it's just an exciting time for us. We're excited to be able to give back to the community of Central Iowa or any kid, and it's open to any surrounding towns, anywhere. We're just really excited about this opportunity, Todd.
It's got to be very special for you to be able to put this on in your hometown, and I understand that the proceeds, and it's not a very expensive camp, I think it's $50 per participant, but all the proceeds are going to go to some charitable organizations, correct?
Yep. All the proceeds will be donated to charity. Gilbert will be donating to Gilbert, also the Little League Gilbert football team, and then the Boys and Girls Club as well. Basically, we're going to have a few former Gilbert players, one that currently plays for Iowa State, that's current starting defensive end Corey Morsey. He'll be one of our featured coaches there. And then also, if you guys remember Ryan Baum, he was a big-time special teams player for Iowa State a few years back. He'll be one of our featured coaches there as well.
Well, registration, you can log on to the website, www.championsofcg.com. That's plural, championsofcg.com. Now, there's parents out there listening wanting to send their child to the upcoming Champions of Cardinal and Gold camp there on the west side of the state. Walk us through a little bit about your program. It's a one-day event. What are some of the things that are going to be happening? Is it going to be more fundamental things, more drills? Walk me through that aspect of it, Ben.
We're looking more about kids having fun than on the competitive side. Basically, it'll be just an opportunity for kids. They'll learn from every position. Whether you think you're a full-time quarterback or you think you're a full-time offensive lineman, we think it's important that you know the basic fundamentals of every position. So we feel that a quarterback needs to understand what's expected of the offensive lineman, and the offensive linemen need to understand what's expected of the QB so everything can flow naturally. And you'll find even at the college level, you'll find a lot of players changing positions mid-year and things like that. So we'll be teaching every position. Every kid will have the opportunity to learn from every position. Perfect Games, which is a bowling alley outfit out here in Ames, Iowa, they've been so kind to reserve 12 lanes for all of our kids to bowl for free immediately after the camp, where there'll also be autographs and discounted pizzas as well.
So you got a football camp, you got free bowling, pizza party. There's even a section for the parents as they're hanging out, watching things unfold. The one thing that I thought was really interesting, this is a non-contact camp, correct?
Yep.
Is that just because you find a lot of parents are worried about safety issues, or is it just to give the kids a little bit more laid back of an atmosphere?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's more about fun and more about learning from some of these guys than it is competitive. And then also just as far as liability issues, running a one-day camp, things like insurance and things like that kind of hike up when you got pads on. So we just wanted to veer away from that, especially this first year.
I was going to say, so was this your idea? Tell us about how this sort of came to be, this camp came to existence.
Oh, well, when I graduated, I was talking with a few people around Gilbert community and things like that, and they're like, hey, why don't you just run a little kids camp up in Gilbert? And it sounded like it was a great idea, and then things kind of grew and kind of got bigger when I said I was bringing some of these other guys, and so then we decided to make registrations online, and now it's starting to boom a little bit, so we're excited.
Again, Ben Durbin, Director of Operations of the Champions of Cardinal and Gold Football Camp. The date, again, write it down on your calendar if you would like to send a little one out, June the 29th. That will be happening with Ben Durbin as well as Austin Arnott. I know Austin couldn't join us today, so make sure you send the best towards Austin. And I know there's a lot of information out there if you have a first grader all the way up to an eighth grader, different age groups, so your little one or your big guy can get just a day away from the parents and enjoy a little fitness out there with the guys from Ames. Ben, we appreciate you joining us here on the east side of Iowa. Continued success, and we'll be in touch in the near future.
Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it, and go Cyclones.
Again, Ben Durbin, former Iowa State Cyclone Director of Operations of Champions of Cardinal and Gold. APC, we're on Facebook. Give us a look, APC on KGYM.
I was just going to say, we put the link on the Facebook page right now, so if you're an Iowa State fan or maybe just a football fan who wants to introduce your kid to the game in sort of a laid-back atmosphere, you heard Ben run down things. It's going to be a little bit more like a summer camp than a football camp, kind of, but centered around football. Champions of Cardinal and Gold Football Camp in Gilbert, Iowa. They're in central Iowa. Again, the link on our Facebook page, facebook.com/APC on KGYM.